அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். உங்களோடு, உங்களுக்காக, சிங்கப்பூருக்காக. உங்களோடு மக்கள் செயல் கட்சி சேர்ந்த நாம் உங்கள் கனவுகளை நீங்கள் அடைய பாடுபடுவோம். உங்களுக்காக மக்கள் செயல் கட்சி சேர்ந்த நாம் என்றென்றும் சிங்கப்பூருக்காக சிங்கை வாழ் மக்களுக்கு பணிபுரிகிறோம். சிங்கப்பூருக்காக நம் கவனம் முழுவதும் சிங்கப்பூரின் நீண்ட கால நன்மைக்கு. மக்கள் செயல் கட்சிக்கு வாக்கு அளிப்பது சிங்கப்பூரின் நன்மைக்கு வாக்கு அளிப்பது போன்றது. நன்றி, வணக்கம். Comrades, my name is Murali and I'm part of the slate for the PAP Aljunied. Thank you. I would like to take the opportunity to introduce the co-leaders of the Aljunied team, Comrade Samsul, Comrade Guat Pang, Comrade Eng Leong, and Comrade Victor. Now, we've been described as a suicide squad, but thankfully we had no problems with security today. Now, on a serious note, when I came in, many of you spontaneously came up to me to thank me and encourage me, and my fellow comrades also received a lot of encouragement. We and Comrade Lee Hong Chuan, as well as Comrade Charles Chong, certainly appreciate this. Thank you very much. As Cynthia said, we are one team. We may be from different branches, but we have one party. So really appreciate the support. Now, I'm a fan of Comrade Lim Swee Say. His ability to convey key messages through acronyms and his call for higher productivity across the board. So for today's speech, I've decided to imbibe the productivity message. I'll give a short, sharp speech, you may call it 3S, and use this occasion for more than one purpose. So since I'm slated as an Aljunied GRC candidate, I'll not just talk on the party manifesto. I confess, I can't talk too much about it because I was only shown the executive summary 11 p.m. last night. I will concentrate on what the party manifesto means for the good people of Aljunied GRC. So, comrades, 2 for the price of 1, a phrase which I'll return to in the body of my speech. The manifesto, as you can see, is in 3 parts. Working with you. In the context of Aljunied town management, it means the PAP promises to maintain a relationship of trust and candor. This will be a relationship that contemplates regular consultations and dialogues. It means that the PAP will not shirk from its responsibility for its actions. It will do its best to explain the trade-offs in its decisions. If a mistake is made, it will own up. Learn from the mistake and strengthen the processes. It is not realistic to expect there will be agreement on all things, but we must agree on the important things. It also means that the PAP in its everyday dealings with Aljunied residents, they can expect empathy, putting ourselves in the shoes of our people to understand their frustrations, their concerns. Consistent with that, the PAP Aljunied team pledges to render seamless services as much as we can. What do I mean by this? When Aljunied residents complain to us about fading road lines in the car park, they don't need to worry whether this is a town council issue or HDB issue. The problem will be taken up. When Aljunied residents complain about crow roostings on the tree outside their flat windows, again, they don't need to worry whether this is a town council issue or AVA issue. The problem will be dealt with. When Aljunied residents want water taps to be installed in HDB void decks for the purposes of car washing, again, they don't need to wonder Is this a HDB problem or a town council problem? Working for you, PAP serves Singaporeans and Singapore. The PAP Aljunied team has demonstrated indeed that the party serves Singaporeans and Singapore. Despite not prevailing in GE 2011, PAP did not pack up and leave. We redoubled our efforts. We always put the residents in the center of what we do. Now, some well-meaning activists and supporters once advised us, don't do this. Otherwise, people will be seduced by the message, vote for the other party, and you'll get the PAP in the toe. For the avoidance of doubt, this is not productivity. This is what the economists refer to as the free rider issue. We are not deterred. Ultimately, right-thinking Aljunied residents will recognize what drives us, sincerity in serving them. Voting is not to be equated with a purchase in a supermarket. It's an exercise that affects our residents' lives, their homes, their estates. It's important to vote for the right leaders with the right values and attitudes. Working for Singapore, it is plain to see the challenges Singapore and Singaporeans will face in the near future. We don't have a divine right to be employed or for our wages to go up every year. We need to fight for this. We need to create the right conditions for this. For that, we need visionary, capable, dedicated government working hand in hand with the people. It is in the Aljunied residents' interest to ensure this. Their vote for the PAP means voting to support good government, voting to get the best chance for a future that accords with their aspirations. So, comrades, I'm confident that the PAP Manifesto will receive serious considerations by Aljunied residents. We will do our best to convince Aljunied residents to bring PAP home. Thank you.
Thank you, comrade. Aljunied GRC, you are not alone, and you are not a suicide squad. We are all in this together.